Yeah, so hi guys. I'm about to watch Blackula courtesy of YouTube. I think who put it up? God. Um Stars or something like that. I subscribe to you. Thanks a whole bunch, okay? This movie came out in 1972 and I was actually born in 1972. Okay? And one of the most scariest vampire movies that I've ever watched was Blackula and Salem's Lot. They both of those movies frightened me to the core. I don't know why, but something about Salem's Lot and Blackula, it was just too much. And I was an avid fan of Dracula, the book written by Bram Stoker. I read that in my grade school, and I just love Dracula and the history behind it all, okay? Seriously, okay? So we're going to start off with 1780, Transylvania Castle Dracula. Okay, there was a meeting between a prince in Africa and his wife, and with Castle Dracula, I guess they were trying to combine, families. I guess Dracula needed some resources from the count. I mean, from the prince of Africa, and he was like, no, yeah. So probably right away, the first scene like really touched me because it was really drastic. It was really horrible. I just couldn't imagine being in a situation like that. So let's take a look. Okay, so right there you see the queen and the prince of Africa having a meeting in this cold mountainous climate with Count Dracula. Count Dracula's very powerful, he's very rich, and for some reason I'm not really sure about what he needed from the Prince of Africa, but let's hear it.
Nowadays is the customization of our people's pride.
Mazuda, she does me too much credit. But notwithstanding, my people are eager to bring our ancient culture into the community of nations.
That may take a good deal of time.
It will at least be time well spent, as opposed to an exchange of narratives with pseudo-intellectuals and dilettantes.
Charming.
But with dignitaries of your stature, lending the weight of your statesmanship to the fulfillment of our...
So don't you just love William Marshall? He was so powerful looking, so tall, so gallant, and he was just so eloquent. And I would have been totally intimidated by him. And he was just scared because he's just so intense. And I'm not sure about who this actor is playing the Count Dracula, so I'm going to look him up. And he was also a very good actor. And his anger and his eloquence in his speech was really on time. It's excellent. I just loved them both.
Intriguing, delightful.
Let's go back a little.
Of your stature, lending the weight of your statesmanship to the fulfillment of our objectives. I believe we will succeed. Do well.
Here we come again.
To totally seize the slave trade? That's unrealistic. Slavery has merit, I believe. Merit? You find merit in barbarity?
Barbarous from the standpoint of the slave, perhaps.
Intriguing.
Delightful from my eye. Would willingly pay for so beautiful an addition to my household as your delicious wife.
Sir, how good.
Oh, no insult, Prince. It is
Okay, so see right there, the Count got rude and he lost his cool, and he couldn't keep pretending to be a cordial and with courtesy. He basically just said something really out of line to a princess. Okay, right in front of her husband, who is a prince, and that is not gonna fly. And of course, he had to be addressed. And I guess perhaps the Count was trying to provoke his anger because now he is impatient. He is angry about the treaty that the Prince of Africa is trying to create with the Count of Transylvania, which is to cease and stop the slave trade.
compliment for a man of my station to look with desire on one of your color.
So I your conduct as distasteful as your manner. You're behaving like some animal.
Of course, yes, honey, animal.
It is you who comes from the jungle.
Oh, baby, how you? Do you hear this shit, baby? It's time to go. It's time to go.
I think so.
But my thing is, how the fuck you go over there, way yonder, across the seas or whatever, by yourself, or just you and your wife? She's supposed to have her amazing waiting. Okay, cause ain't no motherfucking way. Just because this nigga got a castle double to scare me out the gate. Count Dracula, what kind of name is that? This nigga weird. Yo, your whole people, you supposed to have people in there with you. Just like, okay, like Game of Thrones. You heard? You supposed to be niggas waiting on the outside. The shit was supposed to be right there. However they got there, I don't know. Okay? But, Africa and Europe has been trading, for years. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, some of the princes and kings of Africa, gave away some people, you know what I'm saying? And they gained from it as well as the Europeans who gained way greatly for it, Basically, the resources in Africa was just being depleted by Europeans constantly for years and years and years until today. Okay, so let's go back and see. I just don't know why they were alone there at Castle Dracula, because they must know that he has to have a whole bunch of people in that castle. Who's going to just be in the castle by themselves? It's ridiculous. Knock that nigga to the left. Fuck up out of here. And this nigga got his fangs showing. They bug thumping. They thumping. I was really rooting for him. I was hoping he'd get away. He's fucking them all up, but that ain't gonna mean shit. Cause them bitches gonna come out with them teeth, baby. Y'all watch. I'm sorry. Y'all watching. I'm terrible. Oh, they jumping him. They got him. Baby. Oh, my Lord. Bong. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at them bitches. See, he had mad people. This really frightened me when I was a child. I just probably would have fainted. I had, babe, you know what I'm saying? Babe, this is crazy. Oh, my Lord.
You shall pay, Black Prince. I shall place a curse of suffering.
That was scary. When I heard that, I believed every word of it. And the funny thing about it is that he got bitten so he can rise again, but the wife, they did not bite her. They walled her in a room and she basically starved to death.
Bring on you that will doom you to a living hell. Hunger. A wild, gnawing, animal hunger will grow in you. A hunger for human blood.
For your own people.
Very